All right, welcome in everybody. Happy Saturday. We bought we bought a bunch of great stuff. Just to show off a little of where we're gonna go tonight. Obviously, there's all the video games that we're gonna do, but we even picked up a binder of a bunch of first edition Pokemon Hollows, crazy collection of. I mean, it's been a busy few days of buying. A lot of really crazy things. We have on the menu tonight. We have this beautiful thing is back: Super Mario Brothers 3 Challenge Set, CIB manual, and the Nintendo official sleeve in there. That's a beautiful little thing. It's rejoining the set. And obviously, we got. Oh, good. All right, let me grab. I need to set up. There we go. Add the giveaway. The giveaway is live. The giveaway is currently for a sticker and 2 awesome Pokemon cards. The Dialga is a pretty cool card. Hop in that. We're going to run it just auction for auction. We're not going to be pre-listing things. I didn't really have time today. I was really busy working. So we're just going to kind of start it off. Done. Or we'll start the first thing off. $5, $6.95 shipping seems fine. Move to stage. All right, first item we're going to run is this. We're going to start off with a little bit of an awesome item. This is an Atari system. It's a Flashback 2, but it's still a pretty awesome system. It still runs really great. And then there's original Atari controllers to go with it. So there's 2 of the joysticks, a keyboard controller, and a power cable. And then it has the audio-video hookup already installed on it. You get the entire working Atari Flashback bundle. We'll do this first auction. This is an Atari Flashback bundle. It has a bunch of original Atari controllers. They all fit and work in the same system. And then you also get the power cord. That is an Atari system bundle. This is the first bundle. This is kind of the first bundle of the night. We got a lot of really great stuff. We have some really great systems. We have awesome video games. But we're going to start off with an Atari bundle, because why not? I love Atari. I'm picking up about 100 Atari games here in a couple weeks. Some of them are going to be the Mario Bros. Ones and some Donkey Kong Atari games. There's even a few games I didn't know were games, like Garbage Pail Kids and some other stuff. But yeah, just the paddles alone for these things are pretty valuable. But I have an Atari system. I've had it for a while. I've sold maybe 10 Atari systems. Nice, home Gabe. Let me put this over here for you. All right, let's grab one of the better games. Let's do Pokemon Snap. Everyone loves Pokemon Snap. Let me grab a listing here. Duplicate. We'll start it at $5. Why not? Pokemon Snap, super duper clean copy of it for N64. It's a super nice game. I sold one of these in my last show, I believe, to DT reselling, and this one could be yours or DT's. This is Pokemon Snap. This is the second copy this week that I have found. I almost never find them otherwise. It's kind of wild. All right, DT reselling. Let me grab a box for you. I believe you already have a box, but this is going to be a second box. DT reselling. Nice. Very, very cool game. All right, let's grab Pokemon Stadium. Or you know what? Let's do Blast Corps. This is a really cool game. Duplicate. This is Blast Corps. Price charting has it at $20. Just loose like this. I actually played this game a crazy amount back in the day. This is Blast Corps. It's a really fun game. You kind of run around blowing things up as like this robot style thing. It's a pretty cool game. If you have the box for it and the pamphlet, you could actually have a pretty valuable game on your hands. Complete in box, it's pretty valuable. Loose like this, again, it's pretty nice. Have you tested? Yes, all the games are tested today. I also have a stack of untested, or not untested, but that don't work games that are just like ornaments, I guess. All right, Beetle Adventure Racing. Let's do Beetle Adventure Racing. This is a pretty cool game. Beetle Adventure Racing. This is a really awesome game. Beetle Adventure Racing. It's actually a pretty cool title and kind of rare too. I haven't seen this ever. I've never seen this game, and I've bought in lots with like 70 to 100 games and not come across this. So it's kind of strange. Got a pretty clean title, or a pretty clean label on there. And overall, it's in really great shape. Some of these had a little bit of dirt and scuffs on them. I clean my games up when I test them. It just makes them test better. It just goes a whole lot better if you are able to clean your games. No judgment if you are one of those people that don't clean your games. I just am. I always try to clean things. Yeah, pretty early title. There are some other really good ones. There's a nice DT Reselling taking that down as well. We do have this beautiful thing, but this right now is price charting pretty high. So if I were to run this, I'll throw it up. Let me grab. I got to change the listing. The absolute bare minimum that I would take for it is that. I'll take it out of the box so you can see what is in there. I believe price charting the last time I looked, it was 145, 135. This is a super awesome Super Mario Bros. Challenge set, and so this came with the full challenge set that you could buy. I was going to try to make it complete with the full console and everything else, but I ended up just deciding that we're going to try to sell this off instead. Let me get it closed up, and we'll run it. I wish I could start it at $5, but I can't. It's okay. I don't mind. I understand that this has to stay with me for a little while longer. Again, this is the challenge set, Super Mario Bros. 3 complete inbox with the manual. It's the cleanest one that I've ever found. We sold Metroid last time, which was pretty sad to see it go. But this was a pretty cool title, and we'll have it out here again if somebody wants to rethink about it or have me rerun it later. But instead, let's do this. Duplicate, edit item. I'm going to start this one at $10 because it's a pretty coveted title. This is Pokemon Stadium for the N64, and it is like so clean. It's like brand new clean. No one's written their name on the pack belongs to area either, which is really nice. And the label is super duper clean. This is Pokemon Stadium for the N64, and it is in really, really great condition. It is working. It is in really clean shape. The label has no punctures on it. It appears maybe there's a little discoloring right there, but that's very little in the grand scheme of things. And this is Pokemon Stadium for the N64. A very, very cool, very collectible, and wonderful game to just play. DT Reselling taking that down. Very nice. All right, let's grab a different game. Let's do... I don't have the box for this, but this is Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U. I'm going to run it back down. I'm going to start this one at $5. This is Mario Kart 8. You know what? We'll throw in Super Mario Maker to go with it. Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U and Super Mario Maker for the Wii U. These are both the Wii U games I have. I have no other Wii U or Wii games tonight, but these are two wonderful titles. They don't have their boxes, but that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. These are pretty collectible games, and if you have empty boxes, you could always put the boxes together. Somehow, I'm always coming across massive lots of front labels, back labels, and pamphlets, so... Outbidder taking it down. Very nice. Thank you very much. Let me grab a box for you, Outbidder. Oh, God. Everyone who buys tonight, you are going to receive a free first edition Pokemon card of some form. I don't know which ones yet everyone's going to get, but I got a whole bunch of them in this lot that I bought. First edition Pokemon cards. And everyone who buys tonight is going to receive at least one, if not multiple, first edition cards. Like, let me just grab a handful and see what's here. Blaine's Growlithe first edition, Misty's Staryu. We even have some Gray Stamp first edition cards. So yeah, some of these aren't first edition, but there's a bunch mixed in there, and everyone's going to receive at least one first edition Pokemon card here tonight if you purchase something. And we're going to be giving away things throughout the night as well. All right, let's go with You know what? Let's go with Life Force. Life Force is a really great game. It is currently valued at $20 on price charting. This is Life Force for the original Nintendo. This is Life Force. This is the 3-screw copy. This is Life Force. Up, up, down, down, left, right, be a start. You know it. Life Force. This is Life Force by Konami for the original Nintendo Entertainment System. This is a very lovely Life Force by Konami. A very fantastic game. We have gotten a huge collection of games these past few days, and I'm so excited to be able to bring them to you. Have you guys had any luck shopping this weekend? Did you find any yard sales? Where I'm at, it's kind of cold. People are not really into doing yard sales when it's cold. Keith, thank you so much for joining me here tonight. It looked like you have a show later on here in a little while. Like it's going to be, I think I read it right. It was Motu, right? Or maybe I wasn't reading right. Keith. All right. Let's grab something big. Let's grab something big. We'll mix in the big with the little and the little with the big. And all right. This is a massive bundle. I was gonna try to run some of these. I'll still run them separately. I'm gonna run it with 3 controllers and a GameStop controller, and then we'll run these other 2 separately. This is the very lovely, very coveted, very working, silver, very rare, first gen, I think it's first gen, D001. First generation GameCube Silver Edition. Price charting has this at $116 by itself. You're also going to get King Kong, the official video game. The Eneman is in an intro. Yeah, he's riding the pole there. Anyway, this is a very lovely working GameCube, and you're going to get 4 controllers, including 3 of these lovely orange ones, which last I checked were selling for around $26 a piece. We're going to go 3 of those, and then you're going to get the purple audio-video plug-in and an original Nintendo GameCube power source and a GameCube memory card. So those are all going to go with you, and what we're going to do is grab this, move to stage. I gotta restart it, and I'm gonna start it a little lower than this. I just have to adjust the shipping because it is a pretty heavy item, and I will likely lose on it otherwise. So we're going to go the standard that I do, at least, $12.95 for shipping, and I'm gonna drop the price down to an obscene $70. And there you go. You're going to get the Silver Edition GameCube plus the game. And then you're going to get all of the cables and cords and 4 working GameCube controllers. 1, a 2, a 3, and 4. And you know what? Here, we'll toss in these other 2 as well. You're also going to get the black GameCube controller. That's like a $30 controller. And also a Mad Catz orange controller. So you're going to get a total of 6 controllers. Now it's 6 controllers instead of just 4. And you can sell the controllers individually back, and you can make your money. There you go. DT Reselling taking down the GameCube. I was really tempted to keep this one, but I have one, and I'm good with that. I don't need more than one. All right, DT Reselling. Nice. All right, let's do one more game system. This one I'm going to start it crazy low. We're just going to start it at $5, and if that's all we get, then so be it. There we go. This is a working Sega Genesis. This is the first gen. This is a working Sega Genesis 16-bit, and you're going to get a Mad Catz Sega Genesis controller, and you're going to get a power source, and you're also going to get the coax cable to plug in, and we're going to toss in the Jungle Book Sega Genesis game to go with it. So you're going to get all of these lovely items. This is a Sega Genesis This is a first-gen Sega Genesis, and it is a 16-bit version. It's not missing either of the buttons there, which I can assure you is an issue, because I have another one for sale tonight that is missing that. But anyway, this is a lovely Sega Genesis complete system, and the first one that we're selling here tonight is also going to take down the Jungle Book game to go with it. So this is a lovely Sega Genesis system bundle. You're going to get the Mad Catz controller is actually a pretty nice controller. I had to buy this separate. They didn't have two controllers, and it's literally cost $10. I was able to get a discount because I had a trade-in credit, but I still have a local game store I'm able to go to, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to try to move him off the pole a little bit. Purse. I have the purple Purse GC. A Gucci purse? We actually have a Gucci purse somewhere. I don't know where I put it. I bought it at a yard sale a while ago, and I just kind of... Okay, Wonderland, taking that one down. Very nice. Wonderland. Thank you so much. And again, everybody who buys tonight is going to receive a first edition Pokemon card of some form. Okay, let's go back to some games for a minute. Let's do Battle Tanks. Battle Tanks is a pretty great game. It's a $25 game. Loose. I got to edit the item real quick so that we can adjust the shipping, because we're not going to charge you $12 to ship a video game. And then we'll just turn that back on to Progressive. And we're done. This is Battle Tanks. This is the green edition. When I was looking it up, this was on price charting for $25, but you can have it for $5 if you're lucky enough to win the bid for that. I was pretty stoked when I found this. There's two versions of this. This is the green one, and it goes for quite a bit more. And it's actually a pretty fun game. I played this on the computer more than I played it on N64, but still a really fun game. This is the green cartridge Battle Tanks for N64. A very lovely, very collectible game, and it can be yours right here, right now. This is a very lovely copy of Battle Tanks Global Assault by 3DO for the N64, and it's going to DT reselling. Very nice. Lovely. All right, let's do another cool one. This is Donkey Kong Country. Donkey Kong Country. I don't know what this goes for. We're just going to run it. This is Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo, and it does come with a guard on the bottom. This is a very lovely Donkey Kong. I played this game so much growing up. I can't even believe how much I played it. I thought I need a Battle Tank to fill a box, but it was actually Battle Tank 1 for SNES. Ah, yeah. Donkey Kong Country. We're actually going to get Donkey Kong for Atari when I buy this Atari collection very soon. Big time sales. Oh, well, the last minute snipe by Dusty Old Finds. We do also have some unopened Pokemon that we'll run later in the show for those who are curious, and lots and lots and lots of vintage Pokemon. Dusty Old Finds, thank you so much for your purchase. Let me grab you a box. Oh, God. We're probably going to run for, I don't know, if I had to guess... this may be a 3-hour show again. We used to do 3-hour shows pretty regularly. We might be back there again tonight with what I have. I've gotten a lot of stuff. Okay. Let's do Rugrats in Paris. This is Rugrats in Paris. Very clean label, very clean cartridge for the N64. That is Rugrats in Paris for the N64. It's actually a fun game, too. I also played this back in the day. And ironically, recently when I was testing it. Hey, all right, John Cena is about to start. You can't see me. Rugrats in Paris for the N64. Rugrats in Paris. Nice. DT reselling, very nice. Thank you so much. All right, let's grab this. This is a cool game. I'm going to put it up here and let you guys check it out. This is a very lovely Wood, Water, and Rage. Wood and Water and Rage. It's a classic 3-screw copy. Really awesome graphic on the front, in my opinion. Super duper cool. And it can be yours for $5. Red Turtle taking a lead. And Red Turtle takes it. Very nice. Red Turtle, thank you so much. You will also be receiving a first edition Pokemon card tonight. I'm not sure which one yet, but it will be one of them, and it'll be a great card. Probably, maybe a Pikachu. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of fun games. Okay, let me put this here. Let's grab another system. All right, this thing is packed full. We have an Xbox One. This is a 1 terabyte Xbox One. It has a bunch of games installed. I believe there's 30 of them. 2 wireless controllers, the power cable, and the HDMI cable. I gotta start it up in the high, a little higher. Done. Update listing. There we go. This is the 1 terabyte Xbox One, 2 wireless controllers, and you're also going to get the power cable and the HDMI cable. The last ones that I saw of these selling on the Bay were going for around 150 with only 1 controller, but no with no games. So these are. This is a Xbox One, 1 terabyte with, I believe it was 38 games. I kind of stopped counting. Old Green Goods. There we go. That is in there, and you have also unlocked a free vintage Pokemon card when I go to finish the night up here. I'm putting those into people's boxes. All right, that is in there. Let's do another system. Oh, nice. Yeah, I understand. We have an original Xbox as well. However, we're not going to run that next. Instead, we're going to do another $5 start on a Sega Genesis First Edition. This is a first-gen Sega Genesis. Same as the last one. This one is just missing the top part of this button. It does still work. It is a very easy and cheap replacement, but it does work. It is functional. This is great, though, because it comes with an original Genesis controller. It comes with the original Sega Genesis coax cable to get it connected to your television, and it comes with an original Sega Genesis power cable. So it's all original. This is an all original Sega Genesis bundle, an all original Sega Genesis bundle, 16-bit Sega Genesis bundle. This has an original controller. It is branded Sega Genesis. It has the original coax cable, also branded Sega Genesis, and it has the original power cord branded Sega Genesis. This is very hard. I never ever come across these accessories. I probably have 500 cords in a box in the other room right next to where we're at, and I almost never find these. I have like 60 Nintendo power cords right now. If anyone's looking for a Nintendo power cord, let me know. We can run some of those as well. But this is a all original Sega Genesis console, as well as all the accessories. Thrifting Theology taking that down. Thank you so much for your purchase. Thrifting Theology. Nice. We still got so many games to get through. We're going to do it. Tonight's the night. I'm going to try to move quickly so I don't butt heads with Keith or anyone else's shows. If I do apologize. Let's run. Okay, let's do something. Let's do this set of Raycon earbuds. They're in amazing condition. They work very well, and their resale value is kind of crazy. So I'm going to start them like here. This is a red set. It is like it's a pretty rare set of Raycon earbuds, and they sell for over $100. At least the last one that sold was over $100. Normally, I don't buy earbuds unless they're like Beats or I just look things up. That's all I do. I just look things up. I use Google Lens, and I look them up. But this was what I'd feel comfortable just not keeping them for, because why not have a better set of headphones? All right, no worries. We're going to leave that over there, and we're going to pull out something pretty special. This is a 1909. It's by Goldschmidt. This is a 1909 watch dial. There's sterling silver. There are components of 10 karat gold on the inside. And then it is a 15 joules. I thought it was 17 joules, but it's 15 joules. It's a pretty nice watch piece. I sold the case that it was in for the gold content in the case, but because this wasn't pure gold, the guy didn't want it, though we were able to tell that some of the components inside were. This is going to go home with somebody tonight. I'm going to start it at a reasonable $10. Why not? Great deal. Sterling silver, 15 joules, 10 karat gold watch dial by Goldschmidt, dated to 1909. And this can be yours if you want it to be. I need a Wii sensor bar if you got. Oh, I might have one of those actually. When I was looking through the cable box, I found some oddball items in there, and that might have been one of them. All right, I'll keep this for now. Let's go back to video games for a little bit. We still got a lot of great ones. How about Yoshi's Island? Restart auction. This is Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island. Edit item. Yeah, $5. There we go. Yoshi's Island for the SNES. This is Yoshi's Island. It's actually a fantastic title. Pretty collectible and rare, fairly valuable. Yeah, absolutely. I can send you a message too if we can't get to it tonight. It is like 4 laundry basket size things full of them. So Layfulus about to take down Yoshi's Island. A fantastic game. This is Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island for the SNES. Very, very clean label. I had one of these a few weeks ago, and the label was so torn that I did not even know what it was until I put it in the system to find out. This is Yoshi's Island. Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island for the SNES. And it can be yours. A very, very collectible title. And Layfulus is going to take it down. Very nice. Let me grab a box for you. Layfulus, you have also unlocked a free first edition Pokemon card. First edition vintage Pokemon card from 1998. That is going to go into your box at the end of the show. If you care to see what your card is, I will leave the show running while I'm adding those cards to people's boxes, and you'll be able to see what you get. Okay. Layfulus, you're going to hang out in here with us. All right, let's do Final Fight. Duplicate. Is it? Oh, no. Yeah, it was. Hold on. Let me find my phone. Hold on. We got to do another live refund on shipping. Hold up. I got you. 2 seconds. When this happens, I just do it live. I show you that I refunded you, then we move on. I don't make you pay for the shipping on the order that you overpaid shipping. I just have to find who did it, who done it. Okay. Thrifting Theology, you took down the system, so that's where that was. Layfulus is who overpaid in shipping. So we're going to refund $12.95, full refund on the shipping. So you don't pay anything for that first shipping. There we go, right here. I'm going to update this listing. And there you go. Shipping has been refunded. Layfulus, I apologize. Okay, up next, Final Fight for the SNES. I believe shipping has been adjusted. I really hope so. View listing. Yeah, $6.90. It's back to regular shipping now. And $1 Progressive. And if you overpay crazy on Progressive, I will refund. I do send refunds out occasionally when people pay $40, $50 for games and they only spend $10 to ship them. There we go. Final Fight going to Layfulus. A very lovely game. Okay, let me grab another. Let's do Thomas the Train Engine. This is Thomas the Train Engine. Kind of a weird game. But I was kind of surprised. It has a little bit of value. I just grab them all. Anytime I see NES, SNES, N64, not as much Sega. I don't find as much Sega anymore, even though Sega Genesis was the first console that I had. What was the first console that you had? Did you have Sega? Were you an Atari person? Did you have a Game Boy? I had a Game Boy original, Game Boy Color, and a Game Boy Advanced. I've only played the Switches I've sold on here. I've never owned one myself. Homegate, taking that down. Let me grab my box, or you already have a box. Okay, let's grab PGA Tour Golf. Kind of a strange title, PGA Tour Golf for the SNES. PGA Tour Golf NES was my first one, if I remember correctly. Nice. Yeah, I didn't play NES for quite a while until after Sega Genesis for sure. PGA Tour Golf for the SNES. You know what? Let's put it with Fox College Sports, and we'll run them both next time. Restart auction. Here we go. Fox College Sports, 98 hoops, and PGA Tour Golf. Those aren't super collectible games, but $250 is a pretty good deal. I think the Fox Sports is like $8. PGA Tour Golf, I believe, was hovering around $5 solo. So that is PGA Tour Golf and Fox Sports College. All right. You're pulling my arm. We're gonna do all three. Oh God, I just dropped one. We're going to run Fox Sports hoops, NFL quarterback 99, and PGA Tour Golf. Now you're going to get all three. All three of these lovely titles. Two ND64, two N64 games, and a PGA Tour Golf Super Nintendo game. Very lovely PGA Tour Golf and NFL Quarterback Club 99 for the N64, and Fox College Sports. Nice. DT Reselling taking that down. Very lovely. Very, very lovely. All right, let's reach over here and grab some other games. We'll go to the Xbox side of things. All right, Men of Valor for the original Xbox. This is Men of Valor. Hold up. Men of Valor for the original Xbox. Men of Valor for the original Xbox. What I'm going to do is run most of these games really low. Here we go. This is Men of Valor Complete Inbox for the original Xbox. This is Men of Valor for the original Xbox. I don't know if I even looked this game up, to be honest. I found these in the box, and I just grabbed them. Men of Valor for the original Xbox. That is going to go... Oh, Thrifting Theology. I thought it was headed to the death pile, but Thrifting Theology rescued it from the death pile. So, Thrifting Theology, I'm also going to toss in one of these YouTuber toys. Thrifting Theology, thank you so much. Let's see. You bought the Atari. No, the Sega. There we go. All right, Cold War for the original Xbox. Box and game, Cold War for the original Xbox, and we're going to throw in NCAA 06 for the original Xbox. NCAA 06 is loose in the box, but it does work, and it does come with the manual and the box. Complete in box and Cold War, two Xbox original games, and they can be yours for only, what is it, $1.50 with the additional and shipping. Not too bad. Cold War, we have an original Xbox system for sale tonight. We will be ending the show later on with that. The giveaway ended. We got to do that next. Both of these lovely Xbox original games. We do have an original Xbox system bundle with the power cable, audio-video cable, and two controllers. Nice. Chris and Stuff taking that down. Let me grab a box. I don't know if Chris and Stuff got one of those toys last time. I'm going to toss one in anyway. Everyone who buys tonight is also getting one of those vintage 1999 first edition Pokemon cards. Chris and Stuff. But I feel like Chris and Stuff was owed one of these guys, and I didn't put it in his box last time, so I'm going to put it in there. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's the case. Maybe I'm wrong. All right. Let's do a more valuable title for Xbox 360. Duplicate. Edit item. I got to start it at $10. This is Left 4 Dead 2 Complete Inbox. Left 4 Dead 2 Complete Inbox. This is Left 4 Dead 2 Complete Inbox. Platinum Hits Edition. Currently valued at $28.99 on price charting, but it can be yours for $10. This is actually a fantastic game. Left 4 Dead 1 and Left 4 Dead 2 are both really great games. If they didn't sell, I was just going to keep these in my collection. They're very, very fun games. And they actually have been retaining their value, surprisingly, for Xbox 360 games, because 360 games tend not to retain their value super well for the most part. There are some great ones, but a lot of them really do not have a lot of value. I've learned that the hard way. And Xbox One hard disk games. Those are, for whatever reason, people much prefer the digital games. That's why that one we sold earlier is so nice. It had a bunch of games on it. Left 4 Dead 2 going to Layfulus. Thank you so much. That is now in your box. All right, up next, we're going to run Left 4 Dead 1. Complete in box. This is a $20 game as it stands. This is Left 4 Dead 1 for the Xbox 360. This is complete in box with the original manual. And this is the Game of the Year edition. When you're looking these up, Game of the Year editions tend to mean things, as do Platinum hits. Sometimes Platinum hits do not aren't valued higher than the regular game, but often I'm learning the Platinum hits are more valuable. So be on the lookout when you're going to places. Sometimes that can mean more than $5 to $10 in additional value by having those stamps on it. So Layful's taking that down as well. Very nice. All right, lastly, we're going to end it on 2 games. Duplicate, not all of it. The show's still running. Oh, giveaway. Let's stop for 5 seconds and address the giveaway. Big Time Sales 365 took down the giveaway. I think you have a box. TT Reselling, Red Turtle, Big Time. Not yet. All right, let me get you a box. And we're going to start another giveaway. This giveaway is going to be for a vintage Ammonite. Giveaway, duplicate. Start giveaway. All right, there we go. The giveaway is live. It is for a vintage Ammonite. Let me grab another sticker. There we go. There's another sticker as well. All right, next auction. We'll start it at, you know what? I'm going to be crazy and start it at $1. It's worth way more than that, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to be crazy. Lego Pirates of the Caribbean for Xbox 360 and a NFL 2K3 for the original Xbox. 2 games, 50 cents a piece. 2 games, one for the Xbox 360, one for the original Xbox. You could have 2 generations of fun, Xbox and Xbox 360. Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't believe it. I paid $8.50 for it. I don't know though, because I bought this in a lot. So, like some of these cards that I'm going to show later are amazing. They're literally amazing. Christian stuff, but I didn't pay the price that's listed, so don't get it twisted. All right. Do we have any more interest in the Super Mario Bros. 3? Let me know. I believe $90 is a fair price for a complete in box, but if not, I'm willing to take offers. All right, let's do this whole lot of games. I hate selling these individually. Edit item. You know what? I'm gonna start it at $1 as well. Ark for a PS4, super nice game. Dance Central for Xbox 360. Call of Duty Ghosts for Xbox 360. Forza Motorsports, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, and Need for Speed Rivals. All of these games, all of them in one auction for, 20 cents right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, 6 total games varying from Xbox 360 to PS4. All of them are in playing condition, just no boxes, no paperwork. They are effectively naked, but you can have them for DT Reselling. Nice. Not a bad deal right there. Okay, let's grab a stack of these. All right, let's start it off. We're going to edit item. I'll start it at 7. I think that's fair. This is Red Dead. This is Red Dead Redemption 2. For the PS4, this is Red Dead Redemption 2. Both discs are in the box. They are in working condition. And this is Red Dead Redemption 2 for the PS4. It is a $20 game, unless I'm mistaken. I did write it down somewhere. Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't know. Red Dead Redemption 2 for the PS4 is going to stay with me a little while longer. Predator Hunting Grounds. So you know what? Let's just do this. Edit item. $4. Why isn't this working? Predator Hunting Grounds. Predator Hunting Grounds. This is Predator Hunting Grounds for the PS4. Predator Hunting Grounds. We'll just start them all at $4. Why not? Predator Hunting Grounds for the PS4. I think we have 5 total games in there that are like $30 games, and I'll let you know when they come across. Otherwise, we're going to just run them. This is Predator Hunting Grounds for the PS4, and it's going to Outbitter, I think. Yep. Okie dokie. Ooh, here's a really good one. This is Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's. And I gotta run it up a little bit because it's a pretty valuable game. Five Nights at Freddy's Core Edition. This is Five Nights at Freddy's Core Edition. For the PS4, a very collectible game. Running $19 currently on price charting. And right around that on eBay current sales, which is what I always compare things. That's how I suggest to do it. Go on price charting, check what they have it at, and then actually go to eBay and check what the most recent sales are, because often the numbers can fluctuate just slightly, usually only within $1 or $2, but I always encourage you to do your own due diligence. DT Reselling, very nice. Let's grab another handful. Alright, this copy of Red Dead is complete in box with the map. So the map's actually still inside of there, and this is also Red Dead Redemption 2. And it can be yours. Red Dead Redemption 2 for the PS4, or Red Dead Redemption 2 for the PS4, Red Dead Redemption. I have 2 copies of this. The first one didn't sell. I don't know why I'm trying to sell this one. That's wild. Let's toss in Advanced Warfare to go with it. Why not? Call of Duty Advanced Warfare for the PS4 and Red Dead Redemption 2, which is a $20 game by itself. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. There we go. Chris and stuff taking it down. Nice. All right, let's grab NHL 22. Duplicate. Is it for you? Here we go. NHL 22. NHL 22 for the PS4. It is an $11, $10, $11. I don't know. I have a list over here and I can't see it, but it is 10 or 11. NHL 20. $11 currently on price charting. This is actually, it's a pretty fun game if you like hockey games. All right, we'll lock this up later. All right, Skull and Bones. The next game that we're going to run is Skull and Bones. Okay, hold on. Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones. Restart auction. Skull and Bones for the PlayStation 5. Oh, my bad. I thought this was for the 4. PlayStation 5, Skull and Bones. I believe that does affect the price a little bit. I didn't realize it was a PS5 game. I thought I only had... Oh, I have another PS5 game. Wild. Okay. Skull and Bones for the PS5. That's hilarious. I'm going to set this here and grab a quick drink of water. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. That's very good. Skull and Bones for the PS5. Going to DT Reselling. There we go. All right, let's add something more to the giveaway. I feel like adding something more to the giveaway, and that something is going to be a Hisuian Goodra. Oh, how fun. What a fun card. All right. Plants vs. Zombies GW2. Plants vs. Zombies GW2. And we're going to put it with the NHL game. So we're going to run 2 of them. Where'd it go? I must have done something to make it go away. Duplicate. Move to stage. Edit item. That's solid. $4. Start auction. Plants vs. Zombies, Garden War 2, and NHL 22. 2 PS4 games. 2 lovely PS4 games. Plants vs. Zombies, GW2, and NHL 22. NHL 22. That's right. NHL 22 and Plants vs. Zombies, GW2. Heading home with Chris and stuff. Very nice. Alrighty, let's grab another stack of games. Oh, we have more. I'm sorry. I forgot I had Mortal Kombat over here. Mortal Kombat XL. Mortal Kombat XL. That is Mortal Kombat XL. Mortal Kombat XL. No manual. Game in box. Mortal Kombat XL game and box for the PlayStation 4. Very fantastic game. I have always loved every single one of the Mortal Kombat games, and I love the movies. Mortal Kombat XL. That's Mortal Kombat XL. A very fun, very, very fun game. All of the Mortal Kombat games are fun. The movies are a lot of fun. It's just good. All right, Chris and Stuff taking that down as well. All right, let's not do that one. Let's do Plants vs. Zombies Battle for the Neighborhood. This is Plants vs. Zombies Battle for the Neighborhood. Duplicate and start it. And we'll run it with The Sims 4. The Sims 4 for PlayStation 4 and Plants vs. Zombies Battle for the Neighborville. We're going to do both of them. The Sims 4 and Plants vs. Zombies Battle for the Neighborville. Two lovely PS4 games, and you can have them for $3 or $4 or whatever it winds up being. In fact, here, let's toss in. Oh, I already tossed in what I was going to toss in. Okay. Let's toss in Minecraft anyway. Minecraft, PlayStation VR mode included. That's a $35 game. That's a $35 game. Minecraft VR mode included. It's a $35 game by itself, not including the Plants vs. Zombies and The Sims. I did not realize that was that valuable. Wow! Minecraft, PlayStation VR mode included. You know what? We can even do another one if we get. Let me find another game to toss in there in a minute. Minecraft, PlayStation VR mode, Plants vs. Zombies, and The Sims 4. Very lovely, and they are going to. Oh wow! Last minute snipe. You know what? Here, let's toss in. Harry Potter Lego collection. We're going to toss in Harry Potter Lego collection. I can't fit it all in the screen. All four of those games are now in the lot of video games that you can have in this specific auction. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll look for another one here. Hold on. Let me look and see what's back here. Crash Bandicoot. Skater XL. What is that? What is Skater XL? Does anybody know? All right, all of these are what are currently on, and they're going to DT Reselling. Very lovely. That's a very lovely set of games. That was fun. I like doing the multiple games at a time. That makes it a little easier and things go a little quicker. All right, let's run a singular game again. This is a really cool game, a very cool game indeed. This is DC Supervillains. DC Supervillains. DC Villains. This is DC Villains. Hey, come on. DC Villains for the PS4 with a small manual and the game. This is DC Villains for the PS4. DC Villains for the PS4. A very cool game. I love all the Lego games. I just think they're a lot of fun. When I used to be like only into PUBG Mobile and Call of Duty, I was kind of all serious. Like, I won't play those kind of games, but I actually really enjoy them. Nice. Chris and Stuff taking that down. All right, let's do Far Cry 5. Do we have any Far Cry fans in the house? This can be yours. Far Cry 5. I enjoyed Far Cry. I thought, oh wait, this is the wrong one. Hold up, wrong game. Don't bid. I gotta grab the other box. This was in the wrong box. Hold up. Don't bid on that one. I'll find something else. Don't bid. Or you'll be bidding on air. I put the wrong game in the wrong box when I was putting them back after testing them. So let's do Days Gone instead. Days Gone's a super cool game. Currently, Price Trading has this at $18. Days Gone for the PS4. That is Days Gone for the PS4. And let's grab Skater XL as well. Skater XL, Days Gone in Skater XL, over a $22, $23 combined value. Skater XL and Days Gone, both for the PS4. Days Gone and Skater XL. Skater XL is $11 now, and Days Gone is a $18 game. Unless I'm wrong, I already lost it. I'm losing my brain. Skater XL. I'm not excited about the harsh winter coming. Outbidder taking it down. Very nice. Thank you so much, Outbidder. All right, how about Assassin's Creed? Do we have any Assassin's Creed fans up in the house? I've always enjoyed me some Assassin's Creed. This is Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection. Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection. Assassin's Creed, the Evio collection. I did not write this one down for whatever reason. I think I ran out of room, so I do not know what the value is loosely. But you can have it for whatever you decide. This is. What about this Rainbow Six game? Can I add this to it? Do. Rainbow Six. We'll add Rainbow Six Siege in there as well. Rainbow Six Siege and Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection. Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection. There we are. A very lovely 2-game combo going to Outbidder. Very nice. All right, let me grab another stack. And we'll set this guy up front and center in case anyone wants to revisit that situation. Jedi Fallen Empire, super cool game. All the Star Wars games are fun, but particularly this one as well. And we're going to send it down the road with somebody here today. Jedi Fallen Order. Jedi Fallen Order. This is for the PS4. It does have a small manual thing inside of there behind that sheet and the game. This is Jedi Old Greenie. Nice. And you took down the Xbox. There we go. All right, God of War. Did you have that booster box you took a pic of a while back? You talking about the Team Rocket? The Team Rocket starter deck boxes. The guy, unfortunately, the deal has not gone through yet. It may still. We're still in negotiations. He's about $400 over market on it, and I can't really consider buying it at $400 over market than trying to make any money on it. So I'm still kind of waiting. I did buy a massive Pokemon collection. I'll show off a little bit of that right now. So we got a couple of these ancient Mius. These are from 1999. Some really cool, like original Clefable. Here, let's just run a Clefairy real quick. Let's have some fun and run a Pokemon card. This is a Clefairy. A Clefairy. That's right, a Clefairy. Hold up. Let me get this set on stage. All right, this is a Clefairy from base set. A Clefairy from base set is a holo card. This is a very, very beautiful, very old, very vintage, very rare. I probably should have ran it for more than $4. But we'll start things low. Why not? This is a Clefairy holographic card. The holo pattern on that is super duper nice. And if this were to create a PSA 10, let's see. Oh, it's actually in really great shape. That is a Clefairy. Nice. Dusty Old Finds, taking that down. Your box is right here. Nice. All right, so yeah, we ran that guy, but we have other ones like, for instance, a first edition Dark Blastoise. First edition Dark Blastoise. Shining Magikarp. That's a almost $300 card raw by itself. An Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl from Fossil Set. A base set Japanese Blastoise. Super duper cool. 2 first edition Dark Machamps. A Raichu from base set 2. There's just a crazy amount of cards in here. If we want to do more Pokemon, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to stay on the video games for a little bit. Alright, this is WWE 2K20. Complete inbox. This is WWE 2K20 complete inbox. Let me see if I have another WE. We'll do both WE games. WWE 20 and 24. 2 WWE wrestling games. 2 of them, you're going to get 23 and WWE 20. Both of these are lovely. Oh, that's a PlayStation 5 game. My bad. Sorry. PlayStation 5 2K23 and a PlayStation 4 2K20. PlayStation 5 2K23 and a PlayStation 4 2K20. That is 2 very lovely, very fun, and they can be your Chris and stuff. Taking them down, Chris and stuff. Taking them down. All right. Those are in your box now. All right. How about Scribble Knots? What in the hell is this? I did not. Oh, I see. Okay. Scribble Knots. Okay. This is the next game that we are going to run. This is a Scribble Knots Mega Pack. Scribble Knots Mega Pack. I couldn't get the thing to work, but it is listing now. Scribble Knots Mega Pack. This is Scribble Knots Mega Pack for the PS4. Scribble Knots Mega Pack for the PS4. And we'll toss in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare to go with it for the PS4 as well. That is two very lovely PS4 games, and they're going to stay with me for just a little while longer. All right, that's fine. Let's run Resident Evil. Whoop, whoop. Resident Evil. This is Resident Evil 2 for the PS4, a very collectible game, and it can be yours for only $4. What a deal. Resident Evil 2 for the PlayStation 4. Resident Evil 2 for the PlayStation 4. Currently a $14 game on price charting, but you could have it for $6. Resident Evil 2 for the PlayStation 4. That is Resident Evil 2. All of the Resident Evil games are amazing. They are scary, but I like being scared in video games sometimes. Resident Evil 2 for the PlayStation 4. Resident Evil 2. Dusty Old Fines taking that down. Very nice. All right, up next. Let's run Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot. 3 games in 1. This is Crash Bandicoot. 3 games in 1. Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy for PlayStation 4. 2 bonus levels included. Crash Bandicoot, and with 3 games, it is a very lovely Crash Bandicoot. I love Crash Bandicoot games. I have a bunch of PlayStation 1 Crash Bandicoot games. I still like playing, so if you like playing Crash Bandicoot, then shout out to you. This is a very lovely Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy going to Old Greeny Goods. Very nice. Thank you so much for your purchase. All right, what else do we got? Assassin's Creed Origins. Ooh, another Assassin's Creed game. Very fun. Assassin's Creed Origins for the PlayStation 4. Assassin's Creed Origins for the PlayStation 4. And it can be yours. Assassin's Creed Origins for the PlayStation 4. Not a bad game at all. I love Assassin's Creed games. Some of them are a little long-winded in the dialogue, but still fun. All right, no worries. We will set that aside for now. Let's do... We have Ark. Let's run another shot at Red Dead Redemption 2 for the PlayStation 4. Red Dead Redemption 2 for the PlayStation 4. Red Dead Redemption 2. It's a $13 game. Loose. It's a $13 game like this, as is. $13. And I love Red Dead Redemption because you can ride horses and shoot 6 shooters off the side of your horse. I think that's a lot of fun. All the Red Dead Redemption games are really great and very, very nostalgic for me to play when I do play them again. This one I found myself playing a little bit extra. Old Greeny Goods, very nice. That's going to go in your box. Okay. The next game on the block is going to be Destroy All Humans for the PlayStation 4. Destroy All Humans for the PlayStation 4. And NBA 2K20. Both of these games... Yes, super nostalgic. I grew up in the 1800s. I'm 241 years old. Nostalgic to play the games again is what I guess what I should say, because I used to play Red Dead back in the day. But I did grow up in the 1800s. It was a different time. Times were harder back then. All right, let's do a lot. I'm going to start it at $5. You're going to get all the rest of these PlayStation 4 games that I have sitting here. We'll go through them. Assassin's Creed Origins, The Crew Wild Run Edition. This is actually a pretty valuable game. Lego. This is Lego Jurassic World. Ark Survival Evolved. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Scribblenauts. It's like $60 worth of games right here. Destroy All Humans and NBA 2K. These are all going to go home to somebody. All of them, and they're off. Assassin's Creed Origins, The Crew Wild Run. That's a pretty valuable game, literally by itself. And then Lego and Ark and Call of Duty. One of the last shows we did, we sold like 20 at the same time, which was a lot of fun. Hard to hold. NBA 2K20, Scribblenauts Mega Pack. Super nice game. Again, the most valuable game in there is The Crew. I believe that was a $15 game by itself. And then you get all those other games to just enjoy their company on their way to your house in a lovely box on this cold winter afternoon. Dusty Old Finds, taking that down. Very nice. All right, let's revisit the Super Mario Bros. Real quick before I put it back in my little case. Edit item. Here we go. This is a complete inbox with the manual, with the game, with the little Nintendo pouch that the game sits inside of. This is the Nintendo Challenge Set Super Mario Bros. 3. Not for resale. Very lovely. It is a very cool, it is an amazing shape. If you get the entire case together all as one, it goes for quite a bit of money. All right, let's do this camera lot. Duplicate. This is a lovely Pentax point-and-shoot camera. Lady-doo-doo. Lady-doo-da. And you're going to get the Pentax point-and-shoot camera and 3 undeveloped rolls of film. What could be on there? Who knows? You're going to get the Pentax Zoom 90 WR point-and-shoot camera. Pentax cameras actually go hard. And then 3 unused or maybe used canisters of film. A lovely Pentax point-and-shoot camera, and 3 lovely rolls of film for only 2 easy payments of $2.50. For only 2 easy payments of $2.50. Made at the same time. Dusty Old Finds, thank you so much. There we go. That's in there. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right, let's grab this guy. So we're gonna grab the original Xbox here. Hold on, bear with me. All right. And because I'm including all of the fixins to go with it, we're going to start it up there a little bit. These things are actually going kind of crazy right now. I have to adjust the shipping on it because it is very, very heavy. Very, 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 very heavy. But this is a very lovely Xbox. This is where it all started. This is an Xbox game system working with not 1, not 2, but 3 controllers and the power cable and audio video cables to go with it. Ooh, how lovely. Very lovely original Xbox. Original Xbox. Currently, as is loose, they are going for $93.75. Not with the extra controllers as well. And we're off. This is an original Xbox. This is where it all started. I'm going to start putting things back into the box. If it doesn't sell, it'll go into my own collection because I just don't come across original Xboxes anymore. The controllers themselves are going for around $20, and then you get the system. It's just a great deal all around. I buy things in bulk. I get multiple things all at once, so I'm able to bring deals a little bit cheaper than you would find them elsewhere. But this is a lovely original Xbox and all of the fixins to get it running. Old Greeny Goods taking it down. Ooh. All right. Very nice. Nice. Very, very good. Okay, we're going to keep moving. We're going to keep moving and moving. All right. I'm going to start this at, I always break this thing out as a very, very cool toy. I need to adjust the shipping and the price. Edit. It's a very old, very cool sealed toy. And the last one that sold for over $100 on eBay. And this is just going to be a measly $40. It is pretty cool. I did have someone in the last show ask me after I sold or didn't sell it, and then I ended up putting it down. Did you used to live on the Oregon Trail? Yeah, I mean, I bumped around a little bit. I kind of hung out in California before the gold rush really hit. And then when that happened, it was like, I'm out of here. It was just kind of a wild time. All right, no worries. We'll set that off over there. What do we have here? That's the stir. Oh, here we go. Let's do this. Restart auction. Edit item. I'm going to be crazy and start it at $1. This is all gold-filled jewelry. All of these are little gold-filled pieces. And then inside of here, I don't know where it is, there's a little pin that is 14 karat. Yes. The second 49. Or no, that's not it. That's not it. Here it is. Right there. It is a past president pin. I don't know exactly for what because it was attached to a little brooch. But it's about, I don't know, a 1/10 of a gram probably. Either way, a box full of gold-filled jewelry and a little piece of 14 karat gold. For $1, you can't go wrong. There are multiple pieces of jewelry in here, a bracelet, 2 or 3, 4, 5 earrings, a couple of necklaces, and then several of these weird little pins that are gold-filled. And then the one that was not gold-filled was this little guy that is 14 karat, probably like $40, $45 worth of gold. But you can get it for $1. That is a lovely gold-filled and 14 karat gold pin set for you and your loved ones to enjoy if you like that. And you, Andrew, has won the giveaway. We'll address that momentarily. We are going to send this home. I'll tape this close so nothing falls out of there. That is a lovely going to Thrifty Morgan. I need a box. I don't think you have a box yet, Thrifty Morgan. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right. Thrifty Morgan. We're going to keep moving. We're going to keep moving. All right, I'm going to pull this up. This is a very, very cool lab-created sapphire. This was in a ring that I broke the sapphire out. Oh, wait, hold on. We got to do this, the giveaway. Let me do the giveaway. Hold up. Hold up. All right, the giveaway is put up, and I'm going to start another giveaway real quick. We got to do another giveaway. Start giveaway. All right, giveaway is live. I need another sticker, and we'll do... There we go. A Yvettel from Celebrations holographic card. Super cool. All right, back to this. This is a lab-created sapphire. Still pretty valuable. But the guy that I sell some of my gold to does not take stones unless they're diamonds. The last diamond I sold was $160. He paid me for it. So pretty cool. But this is a lab-created blue sapphire. It was pulled out of a ring from a high school or college style ring. I don't know. But this can be yours. I'm going to start it at not $1. I can't start it at $1. It's actually pretty valuable. So I'm going to start it at $20. And if it doesn't sell, it'll go to my jewelry drawer. This was broke out of a 14 karat ring by Jostens. Good evening, Michelle. How are you doing? What are you looking for tonight? We have gone through almost all of our video games, but we got a lot of first edition and early holographic Pokemon cards if you're interested. We also still have some jewelry that we're running through. A couple of sapphires. This is a heat-treated sapphire. This is a not heat-treated sapphire. We'll run those later. Let's grab these toys or duplicate. Edit item. $5. We're going to run both of these toys and this early Ninja Turtles toy for $5. 2 Mickey Mouse. These are Walt Disney Productions stamped. And you're going to get the mechanized and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toy from... Give me a moment and I can find the year. I found it earlier. 1989. All right, no worries. If you want me to rerun those later, let me know. Otherwise, we will continue on. Let's get into some Pokemon. I think that's the route to go. I do believe so. Let's do an Aerodactyl. Don't pay attention to the price tags on the cards. That's not what I paid for them. It is what he had them listed at one point. I can't get them off of there. They're on the top loader. This is an Aerodactyl. 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 God, it's in such great condition. A lot of these cards are really nice. This is an Aerodactyl. Hold up. Aerodactyl number 1. Aerodactyl number 1. This is Aerodactyl number 1. Aerodactyl number 1. Pokemon Fossil in amazing condition. And we're going to start it at... I don't know why it has a $150 price tag. I should not have said that. But it is what it is. Edit item. I'm going to start all these vintage holos really, really cheap. This is an Aerodactyl holographic Pokemon card from 1999. An Aerodactyl holographic Pokemon card from 1999 in a pretty amazing condition. In a PSA 10, it's $620 for what it's worth. A very lovely Aerodactyl from 1999. And that's going to DT Reselling. Very nice. Very nice. We do love our Pokemon around here. We have some packs, too. Fret not. All right, let's run a Dark Machamp First Edition. How about that? Let's do a First Edition card. First Edition Dark Machamp. Number 27. First Edition Dark Machamp, number 27. This is a First Edition Dark Machamp card. This is a First Edition Dark Machamp Team Rocket set Dark Machamp. Very, very lovely card. A Team Rockets Dark Machamp First Edition. It is a First Edition. This will be the first Edition card we pull out here tonight. And we will sell more of them. First Edition Dark Machamp. Going to Home Gabe. All right, Home Gabe, your box is here. Okay. All right. Let's grab... All right, we're going to do the good one. We're going to do this guy. But I got to start it up. I got to start it high. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to start it at $35. That's what I feel comfortable with. It's a First Edition Dark Blastoise. First Edition Dark Blastoise. That is a First Edition Dark Blastoise, centered marvelously. First Edition Dark Blastoise. That is a very, 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 very nice card. It's one of the nicer Dark Blastoise cards that we got in this collection that we bought. And it is well under market. That is a Dark Blastoise going to DT Reselling. Very nice. All right, let's grab another thing. Oh, yeah, the Team Rockets Zapdos. Japanese. Zapdos number 145. Zapdos number 145. We'll start this one lower. We'll start this one at $13. This is a Zapdos, Japanese Zapdos from the Japanese Challenge from the Darkness set. This is a very lovely, basically, Team Rocket set from back in the day. I don't remember what year this is. But this is Challenge from the Darkness, a very lovely holographic, super dark holographic Zapdos card. No worries, I don't blame you. I'm not big on Japanese cards myself, but, you know. What about the... Oh. Hold on. We're going to run something good here. So we want to run some great cards here tonight. I'm also going to keep a bunch of really great cards. Blastoise number 9. Blastoise number 9. Not centered super well, but still a really, really nice card. Restart auction, edit. I gotta see $45 out of it, or I'm gonna have to keep it. This is a Blastoise from the Japanese expansion set. Basically, it is a Blastoise base set Blastoise from Japan. It's the best way that I can describe it. A very, very lovely Blastoise holographic card. Very lovely early Blastoise with a very beautiful holographic pattern. All right, no worries. We got a lot more. Let's run. Let's see if there's any interest. Well, hold on. Let me move this. We actually have some packs tonight, too. So why don't we grab some packs? We always love doing a good pack ripping. So let's grab a pack and a card. Let's do that. We'll do a pack and a card combo type thing. Let's do a first edition Marowak by Jungle Set. We're going to do a first edition Marowak. First edition Marowak, a pack of Prismatic Evolutions, and a Palkia, a Snorlax from Pokemon Go. That's a nice card. Very cool. And a Kyogre. So all of those can be yours. Duplicate. Hold on. Edit item. I'll start it at $8. There you go. A pack of Prismatic Evolutions, a first edition Jungle Set Marowak, a Palkia from Celebrations, a Kyogre, and a Snorlax. So all of those, plus a pack of Prismatic Evolutions, which you can have us rip or ship, totally up to you. We have ripped some amazing cards on this show. We have pulled a $700 Charizard card. We pulled a $500 Team Rocket's Mewtwo card. We have pulled some amazing and many cards in the $100 and $200 range. I'm also perfectly willing to ship it to you. Second Love, taking it down. Second Love, thank you so much for your purchase. And you want it ripped, you got it. I'm going to set this right here. I'm going to get a box set up for you. I'm going to get a bag to put the cards into, and then we'll rip your pack. I do have a lot of very good other cards. We will get to them, I promise. There's just so many binders. I bought a whole bunch of Pokemon cards today. And all right, here we go. Prismatic Evolutions. Let's see what she gets. All right, that one ripped nicely. I do like it when they do that. Let's hope that we can get a God Pack. It's not. That's okay. Fire Energy, Spirit Sea, Pupitar, Duskull, Cottony, a Techno Radar, a Festival Grounds, a Great Tusk, a Reverse Hollow Bidoof, a Reverse Hollow Archaludon, and a Monkey Dory. That's not what we were after. Unfortunately, Prismatic does not have super great hit rates. If you do hit, you can hit really big, but if you don't, it's kind of like, But hey, we'll do it again. This time, I'm going to run it with a first edition Cloyster. This is Cloyster number 32. This is a first edition Cloyster. It is worth roughly $3 by itself, and then the pack of cards to go with it. The pack of Prismatic Evolutions, and we're going to add some things to it. Hold up. We're going to add the Iron Crown Hollow. We're going to add a Reverse Hollow Pinchurin, and we're going to add a Reverse Hollow League Staff, and we're going to add a Galarian Berserker, and we're going to add a Reverse Hollow Diglett, and we're going to add a Cosmog from Celebrations, and we'll close it off with a Bulbasaur, base set Bulbasaur. All right, 2 broke for this. Would you like to rip it or would you like to ship it? Entirely up to you, and we will do whatever you say. If you want it ripped, just say the word rip, and we will rip the pack for you. If not, we will put it in a box and ship it off to you. I will set this here while you let me know and get a box set up for you. 2 broke for this. Okay, let me grab a box. Oh, God. Couldn't hear, sorry. Oh, yeah, no worries. We are offering to rip the pack for you, or you can have it shipped. Totally up to you. If you'd like it ripped, all we want you to do is say the word rip in the chat, and we can rip the pack for you. And the benefit to that is if you get anything big, we can put it into a top loader. But also, totally fine with shipping them. We have shipped hundreds and hundreds of packs to people. We have no shame in doing so. All right, rip it. It is. All right, let's do it. Let's see what we get for 2 broke for this. Hopefully a God pack. We're always after that. Have not pulled one ourselves or for anybody else. Let's hope that we can change that luck tonight with the water energy. Unfortunately not. Hoot hoot. Black Belt's training. A Riolu. A Professor's Research. A Festival Grounds. A Great Tusk. A Carmine. Hey, okay, that's not all bad. We got a Max Rod. That's cool. That's actually a pretty cool card. We will sleeve that up. And a Regigigas and a Blood Moon Ursaluna. Hey, at least we got something decent. Usually, it does not go that route. I need to find... I guess we'll have to use Pokemon branded penny sleeves today because my clear ones seem to be missing. They're a little more stout anyway. I just prefer to use the penny sleeves because they slide in a whole lot easier, but what are you going to do? What you going to do? Hey, so speaking of Vaporeon, why don't we pull a Vaporeon out of the binder real quick and toss that up? Let's do it. We got a Vaporeon in here. I do know it. Just so we can look at some of this stuff. This is some of the stuff that's in the binders. I'll try to go through a little of it as we're here. There we go. Let's grab a Dark Vaporeon. We're gonna roll through some of this stuff. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go crazy. Dark Vaporeon. Dang, it is actually in really great condition too. Dark Vaporeon number 45. Dark Vaporeon number 45. This will be what goes with the next pack. A Dark Vaporeon from Team Rocket and a pack of Prismatic Evolutions duplicate. And what we're going to do is move this out the way and grab some additional cards to go with it. How about a Bulbasaur from base set? Let's start. A Bulbasaur from base set, a Dark Vaporeon from Team Rocket, and a pack of Prismatic Evolutions. What else is in here that we can toss in? Let's see. We have... Where's all that other stuff? Yeah, there we go. We're going to grab some of these. An Archaludon, Arcalops, 2 broke. We're also going to toss in... I was trying to grab them. I'm still going to do it just because. Pikachu, all of those are going to go with you. I'll set this here while you decide what you would like to do regarding ripping, and then we will attend to it. Would you like it ripped? I'm sorry to ask. I have to ask kind of every time just in case. I don't want somebody to feel... go ahead and rip. You got it. I don't want someone to feel wronged if I rip it and they didn't want me to. I have given away free packs at times when that happens, but I try at my very best. Here we go. All right. Hey, okay, so that is a somewhat good sign. It could be a God pack. You got a holographic energy card. A God pack would have such a thing. Oh, dang it. That would have been so cool. Oh, God. Could you imagine? Just get like $4,000 worth of cards in a pack. That is possible. I believe that's... I don't know if it's $4,000 anymore, but God pack of these used to be about $4,000 worth of cards loose. Professor Sada's Vitality, a Suicune, okay, we got something. It is a Pokeball Briar. That is worthy of a sleeve. A Techno Radar, and okay, that's kind of a cool Sylveon. Not the big hit, but still a cool Sylveon, and we did get a Pokeball card, which is always lovely. I was able to pull a Master Ball card the other day, which I was ecstatic about. Okay. Okay. Into a top loader it goes. The rest of these will go into a team bag and into your box. Let's grab the good binder. Let's show off the good binder. Let's grab the good binder. Let's grab the really good thing in here that I like. That is a sealed first edition Machamp. How about that? Have you ever even seen one like this? Sealed in the package. Sealed as if it were a promo card sitting inside of a booster box of cards. Strange. Machamp first edition sealed. Very, very cool card. Very, very cool. But we're not here for that. We are going to run the other Machamp. This is another first edition Machamp. Not sealed like that one, but still in really great shape. Trying to get into a top loader now. All right, we're going to start it. Duplicate. Machamp number 8. First edition. It's not going to sit straight. That's okay. That's fine. $8. Why not? $8. First edition Machamp. First edition Machamp. This is a first edition holographic Pokemon card from the year 1999. A very, very lovely first edition Machamp from Pokemon base set. This is where it all started. This is first edition Machamp in a very, very great condition. Centered very, very lovely. And it is going to Dusty Old Finds. Very nice, Dusty. All right, we do have in this container, there are, if you see a card you like, let me know, holler out. A Gyarados holographic, a Magneton holographic, a Hitmonchan holographic, a Chansey holographic. We've even got Poliwrath, Raichu, Ninetales, Mewtwo. Let's look at the Mewtwo together here. Oh, it's so nice. Oh my goodness. That is a nice card. All right, Mewtwo number 10. This is a Mewtwo number 10. For those who are keeping track, Mewtwo number 10. This is not Shadowless. This is not Shadowless. This is a Mewtwo number 10. The sleeve it's in is absolute trash, so hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. We're going to run some crazy cards here. It's going to be wild. All right, we're going to be insane, and we're going to run a pack with the Mewtwo. A pack with the Mewtwo. It's going to be quite a deal. But I got to start it a little crazy. I'm going to start it at $25. It is an insanely good deal, considering what you're getting, a base set Mewtwo holographic card and a pack of Prismatic Evolutions. That is a base set, a Mewtwo, very, very amazing card. That is one of the best cards, in my opinion, in the set. It is super duper nice. It is centered incredibly well. It is in really great condition. It can be yours, along with a pack of Prismatic Evolutions to make it even that much better. So there you go, a base set Mewtwo and a pack of Prismatic Evolutions. Very nice. Home Gabe, would you like it ripped or shipped? Totally up to you. You got it. Home Gabe, very nice. All right, here we go. Let's hope that Home Gabe can get something nice. All right, well, at least it ripped open nicely. All right, let's go for a Hollow Energy. It's not, that's fine. Dunsparce, Goldeen, Applin, a Sneasel, a Lacey, a Hawlucha, a Techno Radar, okay, you got a Pokeball Pinsir, a Janine's Secret Art, and a Jolteon. So we'll do the Pinsir into the sleeve because that is the nicest of the three. Unfortunately, Prismatic, it can be a little bit of a disappointment at times, but when it's not, it's really, really great. Let me get those into a bag for you and into your box. Nice. Hold up. Wait a minute. We got 2 packs left. 2 packs left of Prismatic Evolutions. I literally never find these in the wild ever anymore. It's just so hard. But let me grab a good card to put with it. All right, Erica's Executor First Edition. Erica's Executor First Edition is going to go with the pack. Duplicate. Edit. I'm going to start this at $10 just because of the Erica's Executor First Edition. It's just a valuable card. And we're going to toss some things to go with it, such as a Drowsy, base set Drowsy, and a Metapod from base set, and that's a holo card just chilling in there. Okay. And a Kakuna from base set, and hold on, we ain't done yet. And a Bill, because why not? Bill's great. Just for taking it down, one of our other Rip, of course. All right, Just for, you got it. Just for you. Just for, how have you been enjoying that Charizard card? I gotta wonder. It's such a cool card. I have not pulled quite a cool card as that since then. I've pulled some cool ones, but not as cool as a gold Charizard card. It's just the best. All right, good luck. Let's hope for a God Pack. Let's get that luck to go. Here we go. And we are a Grass Energy, a Hippowoden, a Pinsir, a Larvitar, a Houndour, a Diplin, a Cypher Maniacs Code Breaking, a Heatran, a Reverse Holo Hoot Hoot, a Reverse Holo Slowpoke, and a Roaring Moon. I will put that in a sleeve. I would not necessarily consider that a hit, but you do have the first edition Erica's Executor, and that's a pretty nice card. Nice. Hey, great idea. Did you send it to PSA? Where'd your box go? There it is. All right, let's hop in here again. Let's grab another rare card to send down the road. Poliwrath, number 13. Poliwrath, number 13. Ooh, this is such a cool card. Oh my gosh. You know what, guys? I'm sorry. I'm going to keep this one. It's not even that valuable, so it shouldn't be that big. But I think it's such a cool card. I don't want to get rid of it. I just like it too much. We'll keep moving. We got a lot of good stuff to get to here. Fret not. Did anybody else hear that they're doing a re-release of the Topps Pokemon cards? That's pretty dang cool, if you ask me. All right, let's do the final pack. Yeah. Magneton, number 9. Magneton, number 9, base set. This is a pretty cool card. It's actually centered nicely, too. We're going to do a top loader, and we will put it out there with the rest. This is going to be... we got a lot of great stuff, and we're going to have it for a little while, so fret not. All right, final pack of Pokemon with a Magneton holographic from base set. And it is a very beautiful holographic, if you ask me. There's even a star pattern right there. But what we're going to do is, I'm just going to start it at $10. Over $25 combined value here, but you can have it for $10 if you get it for that. A pack of Prismatic Evolutions and a Magneton holographic from base set 2. A very, very lovely card indeed. A very lovely Magneton holographic card. And the last pack of Prismatic Evolutions. Oh, and I found another one of these, so we'll do that too. A rule book from the original card game. All of those can be yours. And they can be yours for $17 just for taking it down. Nice. I'm going to put these into your box for you. And I'll await your instruction, my liege. All right, just 4, taking it down. Let's go. Let's see what we get in this last pack of Prismatic Evolutions. I'm really hoping that you get a God pack. Come on now. Or even a demigod pack at this point. Slowpoke, Hippopotas, a Bidoof, a Spritzy, a Cypher Maniacs Codebreaking, a Heatran, a Rescue Board, a Larvitar, an Eevee, and an Espeon. Not what we were after, but you have that beautiful Magneton to go with it, so fret not. Alright, let's grab some more stuff. How about... Ooh, this one's sick. I'm going to put this one up next. I have to. This is just such a cool card. And if I don't get rid of it, I'm going to hang on to it until I die, probably. I just love it that much. This is a Nidoking, number 34. This is from Pokemon Japanese Challenge From the Darkness. From the Darkness. Duplicate. Yeah, we'll start it at $10. This is a very beautiful Japanese Pokemon Nidoking From the Darkness. This is a very beautiful Nidoking number 34. This is a Japanese Nidoking challenge set from In the Darkness. A very cool vintage card. All right, no worries. I understand. Not as big into the... How about a Muck? Ooh, that's a sick-looking card. It's actually centered quite nicely. Let me get it into a top loader. A Muck. This is a Muck number 13. Muck number 13. Muck number 13. This is not a first edition. Restart auction. Edit. I'm going to start it at $1. We're going to go crazy. This is a holographic Muck from 1999. Holographic Muck from Fossil set. Holographic Muck from... It's a holographic Muck from 1999 from the Fossil set. This is a hit from the Fossil series. This is the Muck. A Muck from 1999... Fossil set, a very beautiful Muck holographic card. Nice, an original holo card. $2. Great deal. All right, let's grab... There's a whole other... Oh my gosh. There's holos all throughout here. I have a chance to buy a bigger collection with multiple first edition Charizards and multiple base set Charizards. I just don't have the amount of money that the guy wants right now, so we're just I'm kind of waiting to see what I'm going to do with that. All right, let me find what I did. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go grab some clear sleeves. I always got some clear sleeves nearby. Dragonite. This is a very beautiful Dragonite. Number 19 for those of us keeping track. Dragonite number 19. A very beautiful card indeed, and it can be yours. I'm going to start it low. Todd Pella taking down the giveaway. Very nice, Todd. Those are going to you. We'll start another giveaway here very shortly. But up first, we're going to run duplicate. Edit item. $4. I'm going to start it at $4. The ungraded condition, it is a $12 card. This is a Dragonite from Fossil. Let me get it actually back down into the box a little bit. Hold on. There we go. That is a Dragonite from Fossil. Dragonite from Fossil. The year was 1999, and it is a very beautiful Dragonite. From the Fossil set, Dragonite. I only have one more of these, so if you're looking for one, a very cool. I could use a Zard card. Hey, if you could, let me know. Because I could always get multiple people to, we could look at the collection. I don't know. All right, Dusty Old Finds. It's a very, very big collection. It's where I got all the rest of this stuff. They even have a Sabrina's Gengar Holo. Like, I can't even. It's the amount of cards in it were so. It's just so crazy. The cards are just so amazing. All right, let's do a Zapdos. Everyone loves a Zapdos. This is Zapdos from Fossil. Number 15. Maybe what I do is like take this live to the well, they probably wouldn't be cool. They'd be like, "What the hell? What are you doing, sir? Sir, what are you doing? Give me back my purse." All right, this is actually centered super nicely. The top penny sleeve it's in is not super great, so I'm going to replace that. And then we're going to get it moving. There's no scratches on the surface. This is otherwise literally a perfect card. Even in a grade 9, it is over $100. I'm confident that this would grade that. Oh my gosh. Dang. It's just so pretty. Like, look, it's all just... Ugh. So nice. Duplicate. Edit item. I'm going to start it at 12. It's worth quite a bit more than that. That is a Zapdos from Fossil. A very lovely Zapdos Holo from Fossil. A Zapdos Holo from Fossil. Yeah, I understand. I dropped a lot on this collection I have now. And I'm going to probably drop a lot more on the rest of it. Because they have base set Charizard, base set Blastoise. They have, Sabrina's Gengar. It's just, everything is so nice. All right. Muck didn't sell. What about an Articuno? That's a cool card. Let me grab an Articuno. It's an Articuno non-holo from Fossil. But everyone loves the Articunos. Articuno number 17. I'm going to grab a top loader for it. Articuno number 17 from Fossil base set. Hold up. Not Fossil base. What am I saying? Started at $2. $2 Articuno from the Fossil set. $19.99. I'm going to get it loaded in there a little better. There we are. Articuno. It is a $6 card raw, and in a grade 10, it's $130. That ain't bad. That is an Articuno, a very lovely Articuno. Home game, taking that one down. Very nice. Yeah, some of these, there's like whole rows of, in these binders of first edition cards. Like right there, just literally multiple first edition Gym Hero cards right there. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have so much fun going through these. I literally got these 2 hours ago, guys. This collection came to me 2 hours ago. All right, let's do a Haunter. Oh my gosh, this card is nice. Whoa. Unfortunately, I have so many cards now that I have to be really selective with what I'm going to send in to get graded. I've got some really, really good cards, and I can't send them all in. I can't afford it. PSA's got me in a little bit of a funk, too, to be honest, with their recent scandal that happened. But I'm still confident that we're going to get through it. All right, Haunter number 6 from Fossil. Oh, this might actually be the incomplete holo error. I may not be able to sell this. Wow. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start it at market. Or right below market. Yeah, we'll do it well below market. I'm gonna be crazy. Holographic Haunter, potentially the incomplete holo error, because the holo on this one and the holo on the other one that's over there look very different. If it is that, it's stupid valuable, and you should get it graded immediately. Very lovely Haunter holographic from Fossil, $19.99, going to Dusty Old Finds. Very nice. Some very great cards. And what's up, Doc? All right, Hitmonlee from Fossil, holographic. You know what? Let's do a big card. Let's do a big card. Let's do something bigger. Let's do something big. God, this is centered so nice. Guys, this is centered so very nice. Is it considered shadowless? We have some gray stamp too. Does anybody know about the gray stamp first edition stuff? Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Alright, not shadowless. This is a base set Gyarados. A base set Gyarados. I'm gonna leave it at $12. We're gonna be crazy. $12. $12. Base set Gyarados holographic. Super duper cool. And the holo on that is amazing. It's like it's blowing out all of the wind out of its mouth. You see right there. Super duper pretty. There's a holographic Gyarados from base set. A very, very nice, pretty valuable card. And it can be yours right now for whatever you choose to pay for it. And a PSA 10, it's $1,294. It is centered so nicely. That is a really, really nice card. That is a really, really nice card. That is a really nice card. I'm gonna leave it on screen, and when someone buys it, I'm gonna put it in their box, and I'm never gonna look at it again because that is a very nice Gyarados. This would fill a very lovely spot in anybody's collection. I would definitely get this one graded. Even in a grade 9, it's $153. Even in a grade 9, it's $153. And I guarantee this would probably grade a 9. That is so. It's in such great condition. It is just. I mean, wow. Second Love taking it down. Very nice. We have one more of them, but I'm gonna keep it. I have to. And it's not in as good a condition as that. More than likely, it's in the back of this binder. What about a Raichu? Oh yeah, here's some more. Oh yeah, here's some more. A Brock's Rhydon. Number 2. This is a cool card. Almost never see these either. Brock's Rhydon. Oh my god, it's so clean too. Hold up. Hold up. Alright, I'm going to put it in the sleeve. New sleeve. New sleeve. We need a new sleeve. Your only Gyarados is in Japanese. Oh, wow. Well, not anymore. Now, your new Gyarados is in English, and it's a base set Gyarados at that. So that's really cool. All right, Brock's Rhydon. Brock's Rhydon. Duplicate. I'm going to leave it where it's at. But it is a fairly valuable card. That is a very lovely Gym Heroes Brock's Rhydon. Or, I'm sorry, not Gym Heroes. Yes, Gym Heroes. Brock's Rhydon. A very lovely Brock's Rhydon. It's actually a fairly valuable card as well. This is from 1999. I'm sorry, this is the 1999-2000 edition. Oh, boy. So you have the double stamp there on the bottom. Very nice. Second Love, taking that down. All right, that's going to go in your box. I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to put up a Rayquaza. Very cool card. Rayquaza EX number 123. We've seen this card a few times. I've come down on my price quite a bit, and I will throw it up. It is not in perfect condition. That is something to consider. It is in a really great condition, but it's not perfect condition. And here's what I would feel comfortable at the bare minimum selling it for, because otherwise I want to get it graded. This is a Rayquaza EX 123. It's got the little gold star on the bottom, and it is a very nice card. If it was perfect, it would be a PSA 10. It's $2,474. In a grade 9, it's $2,000. Even in a grade 7, it's $445. That is a very beautiful... All right, I'm going to keep it. Umbreon, number 17. Umbreon, number 17. We've been here before as well. Currently a $60 ungraded card. Duplicate. Edit. Currently a $60 ungraded card I'll throw it up at 45. I don't even know what that's like 60% of market. That is an Umbreon. Technically, it's if this didn't have the celebrations, it'd be worth like thousands of dollars because it'd be a gold star. But this is ungraded, a $60 card in a PSA 10. It's over $250. This is an Umbreon number 17 from Celebrations. All right, no worries. We'll save that. Let's grab a Pidgeot from base set 2. Pidgeot, you're very welcome. Pidgeot from base set 2. Pidgeot from base set 2. Pidgeot number 14. This is a $16 card. Wow. Ungraded is a $16 card. Even a PSA 10. Oh my god. I might have to wait on this one because this is $800 in a PSA 10. Oh well. Pidgeot holographic from base set 2. Super duper pretty holographic, and it can be yours for only $12. A Pidgeot from base set 2 holographic from the year 2000. A very lovely Pidgeot from base set 2. The year was 2000, and this is a Pidgeot from that year. Pidgeot from the year 2000. Thrifting Theology says, I would like that card. It's really, really a pretty card with all those bubbles on there. I like it. Thrifting Theology taking that down. Very nice. What else we got over here? We got a lot of stuff. Okay. Do we want to sell one of the 2 Raichus that we have? Gosh, that's a pretty card. Let's do a little lot. Let's do a little lot here. We're going to do some good stuff. I'm going to do a lot of cards. The first card being the Beautifly number 2 Holo. Super duper pretty. That's going to be the first card in the set. The second card in the set is going to be this Squirtle. Squirtle number 46. This is from Team Magma and Team Aqua. Number 46. That's a $20 card by itself. Sneasel EX. Number 103. We're going to do a crazy lot of cards here, so stay tuned. Sneasel number 103. Sneasel EX. SNEASAL EX 103. Why is that not? That's so stupid. SNEASEL EX 103. There we go. Sneasel EX 103. Sneasel EX number 103. Dang, that is a really cool card, though. I'm going to be real with you. That is a sick-looking card. I'm very tempted to keep that one. Yeah, I'm going to keep that one. I'm sorry, that one's coming off the block. We'll put Pichu up instead. How about that? Pichu number 12. Oh, my God. It's such a cool card. It's in this box, though. Hold on. I need to figure this out. We're going to do these 3. These 3 and a Dark Machamp first edition. That's what we're going to do. Edit item. $40. I'm going to do all 4 of these. It is an insane deal. You're going to get the Beautifly, the Squirtle, the Nidoking, and the Dark Machamp. All 4. And you know what? We'll even toss in... We'll toss in the Sneasel. We'll toss in a Nidoran. We'll toss in a Blaine's Magmar. We'll toss in a Sabrina's Jinx. We'll toss in a Cyndaquil. We'll toss in a Marill. And we will toss in a Lieutenant Surge's Treaty. First edition, I might add. Nice. Second Love taking down that lot. Very nice. A lovely set of cards. Let's go back into a binder. Why don't we run some individual cards? We still have this up, guys. If anyone's interested, I will still take offers on it if anyone wants to throw an offer out. Otherwise, I'm going to grab this handful of loose cards and sort through it. There are some really nice ones in here. Let's grab a Dark Chameleon First Edition. Dark Chameleon. Oh my God. Charmeleon. A Dark Charmeleon First Edition. God, that's a cool card. Dark. I gotta get it out of this penny sleeve it's in. Its penny sleeve is all messed up. Hold up! Wait a minute! Oh, we'll do the same thing again. Alright, Dark Charmeleon First Edition. Number 32. Trying to get into a top loader now. Alright, Dark Charmeleon First Edition in, I'd say, pretty nice condition. I don't see any wear on the back. It is a First Edition Dark Charmeleon Pichu. Maybe. I'm very tempted to sell it. I've never held that card before, and so I'm tempted also to keep it. Dark Charmeleon First Edition Team Rocket. Dark Charmeleon First Edition Team Rocket. A very, very cool card. I'm very tempted. Like most of the cards, they'll wind up for sale more than likely if I don't sell it tonight. I'm not sure. What do you think? Well, what would you want to buy it for, to be honest? Just out of curiosity. Dark Charmeleon, no worries. How about a Raichu base set 2? Raichu number 16, base set 2. Oh my God. That's a nice card. That's a nice dang card. All right, I'm going to sell it $20. It's the best I can do. $20 for the Raichu base set 2 holographic. Yes, absolutely. I personally think it would grade incredibly high. This is a Raichu base set 2 holographic. Super duper nice. Very, very nice. Centered card very nicely. It's a $25 raw ungraded card. PSA 10, $1,200. A Raichu base set 2. No worries. This is it right here. It's centered, I think, like literally perfectly. And it is in really, really great condition. Looks like a little tiny bit of whiting there. It's just such a nice card. It's also in this hard shell. I'm going to try to make it easier for you to see. He definitely had it priced high for ungraded, but he might have been pricing it for a grade price. I don't know. Is it sleeved in there? It is. I can't tell, to be honest with you. Can I take this off of here? Because I'd rather just put it in the top loader. Truly. Oh, that's a little screw. I can't tell. It's a screw on top, unfortunately. It does not look, to be honest with you, it does not. Well, maybe. Maybe there's a little penny sleeve in there. I don't know. It doesn't look like there's a penny sleeve, though. But that is the condition it's in. I'd say really, really great condition. No scratches on the hollow pattern. But yeah, if you want to think about it, just let me know what you might offer on it, and I'll throw it up if I'm comfortable with that. We do also have some more cards here that I'm going to pull out. I'm just going to grab a stack, and we'll see what we got. How about a Pelitoad? Yeah, just mull it over for a little bit, and if you want to send me an offer either here or send me a message, then we can work something out. Pelitoad Number 8. I don't think I've ever even seen this card. Politoed, my bad. Such a weird card. This collection's that I got about 2 collections today, and this one and the other one were, oh god, it's so nice. It's another one I just can't get over how well it's centered. It's in just such great condition. Oh my gosh, Pelitoad. Come on, trying to get it in the top loader. It's not. It's refusing to cooperate. How about, let's do this. Let's run the Dark Charmeleon and the Electrode together. Restart auction. Edit item. I'm going to just start it at $10. What a deal. Electrode from base set 1 or 2. Hold on. From base set 1, Electrode from base set 1, and a first edition Dark Charmeleon. And we're going to add some other cards to it. A Kadabra from base set. And oh yeah. Well, I understand. I just, I don't think I'll ever even come across that again. That's why I'm partial to it. And an Abra from base set. Dusty old finds, taking it down. Very nice. Let me grab one of these other binders. Why don't we grab another binder and play with the other binder a little bit? We also have some controllers. Does anybody need a... Hold up. We have... Well, let's save those. In case I get another SNES, I'll save those controllers for that. Let me grab another binder. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's do some of these. These are cool. Sabrina's Haunter. I love this card. I think it's a super, super cool card. The Sabrina's Gengar was amazing. The hollow pattern on it, everything. Just fantastic. Alright, this is a Sabrina's Haunter number 58. A Sabrina's Haunter number 58. And I'm going to start it at a crazy $1. Why not? Haunter, Sabrina's Haunter number 58. This is a Sabrina's Haunter from Gym Challenge. A Sabrina's Haunter number 58. It is a $6 card ungraded. A $6 card ungraded. It is $317 in a PSA 10. I'm going to put it in the top loader regardless. All right, no worries. We're going to keep that there. Let's get into this other album real quick. All right, we're going to sell one of these. Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. All right, Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu, first edition. First edition, Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. First edition, Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. It's a super sick card. Alright, I'm going to put it in a sleeve here. And a top loader, because it's actually a pretty valuable card. $15 ungraded. That is a first edition Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. Let me pat it down. Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu, first edition. And we're going to put with it I don't want to do a trainer card. How about a Chinchou from Neo Genesis? And a Double Gust. And not a Dark War Turtle. We can't do that. Alright, no worries. We'll set that aside for now. Let me grab another couple cards out of here. There's so many in here. It's hard to... There's even tops in the back with holographic Blastoise and others. Hold up. Let's go back here for a minute. Oh, God. Okay, let's grab something cool. Like a Chansey. Here's your chance, Chansey. Or Chauncey, however you say it. Oh, my battery left. We're going to have to end this thing really soon. I did not bring a charger over here. All right, this is a Chansey from base set 1. Chansey number 3, holographic. A Chansey number 3 from base set 1. We'll run it. Chansey from this is a very nice card. This is a really, really nice card. It is centered perfectly. It is not scratched. It is super duper pretty. And it can be yours. Very lovely Chansey number 3, holographic from 1999. All right, no worries. Oh, there's so many. How does one choose which cards to put in there? All right, let's grab a more. Let's do a modern. Let's do some modern mix real quick. Let's do a modern mix. How about that? I got a bunch of cards in here. How about this guy? This is a cool card. This is one I was unfamiliar with originally, but I really like it. This is a Dark Dragonair number 31. Dark Dragonair number 31. It's actually a pretty cool card, in my opinion, my humble opinion. Restart auction. And I'm going to start it at $2. Dark Dragonair from Team Rocket returns. Dark Dragonair from Team Rocket returns. Dark Dragonair from Team Rocket returns. This is a really pretty card. And it's the Team Rocket Returns set, which is super cool, having had Destined Rivals come out recently. This is a Dark Dragonair from Team Rocket Returns. Oh, I'm sorry. If you don't want it, you can send me a message. Otherwise, I will put it in your box for now, at least. All right, let's keep going here. We've got some cool cards. How about the Lugia V-Star? Let's start that at $2. What a deal. Lugia V-Star. Very, very nice card. Lugia V-Star. Why is it not in a top loader? That is the question. A Lugia V-Star for only $2. That is a deal. Lugia V-Star. Very lovely. $2. Lugia V-Star. I don't have that one. I thought we were talking about the one from Team Rocket. Oh, okay. We do have where to go. There is... Amongst these cards, I have too many cards. I have a problem. What about a Yellow Cheeks Pikachu? Anyone into a Yellow Cheeks Pikachu? We have that. Anyone like Yellow Cheeks Pika? Pikachu number 58. Yellow Cheeks Pikachu. Duplicate. What? Start auction. I'm going to do the V-Star and the Yellow Cheeks Pikachu. We'll do both of them. V-Star and the Yellow Cheeks Pikachu. 8% left on the battery, guys. 8% left. We'll do our best to get down to like 3%, and then I'm going to have to cut it. Lugia V-Star and a Pikachu. Yellow Cheeks Pikachu. Very, very cool. Nice. Going to home, Gabe. Very nice. Very nice. Lovely, lovely. Let me keep looking in here, though, because I have a very cool card that I think you guys are going to like. I just got to find it. There it is. There it is. There it is. It's such a cool card. This is Here Comes Team Rocket number 71, first edition. Here comes Team Rocket number 71, first edition. I didn't, no, unfortunately, I don't have any more jewelry. I have one other piece of things we can try. But because there's gold and silver and stuff, I don't know how to price it. I'll start this at $12. This is a first edition Here Comes Team Rocket. First edition Here Comes Team Rocket. It is a first edition Here Comes Team Rocket. I have that watch dial. Let me give me 5. I do have something. Here comes Team Rocket, first edition. Here comes Team Rocket, first edition. All right, no worries. Here's what I'll do. I'll run this at $15. That's the absolute lowest I can go, considering what it is. It is a 1909 mixed sterling silver. There are 10 karat gold components on the inside, and it is a 15 joules movement. It is a very nice Goldschmidt dial and movement from 1909. There is sterling silver and gold inside of there, and you can have it for $15 if you want it. And we'll even throw in the lab created sapphire just because. Why not? Lab created sapphire and a very lovely gold and silver and gems watch from 1909. Very nice. I have found a lot of really great watches. The best I ever found was a pocket watch that was tied to the South during a really bad time in our history. And Thrifty Morgan, your box is right. There we go. It was tied to one of the people that is just a bad dude, but I sold it for $30,000 on eBay back in the day. There's so many. What is that even? Skarmory? Is that Skarmory? Am I right? I don't know. Is that Skarmory? Looks like Skarmory. Let's do a first edition Brock's Lickitung. No, let's not do that. Let's lie and say we did. I don't want to do that. Brock's Lickitung. No. Oh wow, there's too many cards out here now. How about a Dugong? This is actually a really cool card. I was surprised. I don't like Japanese cards that much, but this one's sick. Dugong 39. It is a Japanese Dugong 39. And we'll sell it for $5. Why not? That is about a third of what it's worth. They are currently in ungraded condition going for $14 and change, but this can be yours. This is a Dugong 39 from Pokemon Japanese Versus series. A very lovely Pokemon card. I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. But that's just me. It is from the year 2000 and I don't know. Old. 2000 and old. Yeah, super cute card. Second Love, that's going to you. All right, hold on. I got a couple others before we get out of here. Let's do a base set War Turtle. Duplicate, edit. I'll start it at $2. If it'll work. All right, War Turtle. Base set War Turtle, not Shadowless. And we'll toss in a base set Dugtrio. And we will toss in a base set Pidgeotto. And we will toss in a base set Poliwag. And we will toss in a Cubone. All right, no worries. 2% remaining. When we get to 3, I'm going to have to end it. So let's end it on a big something or another. Let's see what we can pull out. Let's see what else we've got crazy here. Hold up. The Chansey didn't sell. The Rhydon didn't. The Ninetales. There's a Ninetales. Let's do the Electrode. Restart auction. We're going to end it on the Electrode, guys. This is a very lovely holographic card from the early days. This is an Electrode Holo. I'm going to start it at $5. I'm going to put it into a top loader, and then we're going to sell it to one of you fine folks here right now. This is an Electrode from Jungle Set holographic. An Electrode from Jungle Set holographic card. Very, very beautiful. In amazing shape, and it can go home with you for only $5. $5, $5. All right, Home Gabe, that's yours. Let's see how. Hold on. I have a nice card in here I wanted to save for a rainy day, and this might be that rainy day. I just can't find it now. Well, alas, that's okay. We'll try to do one more card before we get out of here. Let's do the Kabutops. Number 9. Into a top loader. Kabutops number 9. Duplicate. I'm going to edit this up to below market by a bit. This is a Kabutops number 9 holographic from Fossil. This is a Kabutops number 9. Hold up. That's in there now. A Kabutops. And we're going to put it with a Poliwag and a Pidgeotto and a Wartortle and a Kadabra and a Pikachu Yellow Cheeks and a Magikarp. All right, no worries. We are going to hop out of here for now. We will see you guys on the next one. We're going to raid. Let's raid E and J. I think we'll raid E and J sales, you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for joining me here, and we will see you on the next one. Peace out.